Yeah. It's not the body that makes me less. It's the love that don't show up. The questions that cut deep. Listen.
They look at me sideways when I mention my pain. Like love got a limit, like my worth ain't the same. But baby, my heart still beat heavy in time. Don't measure my soul by the frame of my spine. My body got trials, but my spirit is free. I don't want your pity, I want love that sees me. Don't write me off, don't treat me as less. If you love me at all, then love me no guess. Don't love me less, cause I walk with a scar. I'm still the rhythm, I'm still the star. Don't treat me like burden, don't call me a test. I'm worthy of love, so don't love me less. Yeah. Still worthy. Dating feels like an interview. All these doubts. Can you handle it? What if things go south? But the right one gon' vibe past the scars I own. They see the blues in my voice, call my body home. Ask me what I need, don't script out my life. Love is two people, struggle, joy, and strife. If you ride with me steady, if you show me respect, then my broken don't break us. It's love that's correct. Don't love me less, cause I walk with a scar. I'm still the rhythm, I'm still the star. Don't treat me like burden, don't call me a test. I'm worthy of love, so don't love me less. Don't love me less. Still love me. Hold me with my pain, love me through the mess. I'm more than my body, just don't love me less. Just still love me less.
Yo, you just pulled up to the Love Palace. Ain't no cap here, just facts and feels. D and KELLZ on the mic, we talking ships, all kinds. Pull up and unpack. Just enjoy. Friendships that held me down through the struggle. Companions who dipped when I stepped out the bubble. Family ties that tug, some tight, some frayed. But we lay it all out, let the truth get played. No judgment, just lessons on velvet chairs. We speak from the gut, raw love, stripped bare. Got a steed, got that glow like sage in the wind. Queen KELLZ hit the mic, truth spilling again.
Ships, we talking, we walking. No filters, just real. Love Palace, the spot where your soul can heal. All them ties, all those vibes, we ain't letting them drown. We lift ships up, never tear them down.
Situationships with benefits and blurred lines. Late night convos that redefine mine. Friend turns to foe, they turn to ghost. But we speak on it all, toast to the growth. Auntie vibes with a twist, drop gems in the mist. Got a palace full of wisdom, come get you a fix. Mic check, soul check, what's your connection? We the pulse of the people, every vibe gets a section. This ain't no gossip, this is gospel with glitter. A sanctuary for the stories they told you to bury. Let your voice rise, let your pain breathe, let your ship dock here.
was going to.
You already are.
I was
Let's go.
singing the ships. Hey y'all, hey.
Welcome everybody.
Put some hearts in the chat if you can hear me. If I'm loud, usually I'm not talking this loud, but today I feel like I gotta talk louder than I've ever talked in my life before so that you can feel me, hear me, and see me through vibration.
I don't know who's in the chat. The network, Blended Healing. Thank you. If anybody can give us a mic check.
Am I loud and clear? That's all I
know.
need to know because I know y'all can hear Goddess D. Y'all always can hear Goddess D, but can y'all hear me?
I don't know. We gotta see.
Yeah, we gotta see if y'all gonna put in for us. Number one. No,
Was that
that
a
means
question mark? One. That means
One.
yes.
Yes. Okay. Great.
You can hear KELZ, right? Oh, okay. She gave us another one.
Okay.
All right.
Got it. Got it. I heard that. All the way over here.
Well, KELZ, welcome to the Love Palace, our episode 49.
Yes. Episode 49.
Isn't that amazing?
Truly.
So, we're having a deep discussion that's dear to our heart. But in true Love Palace fashion,
yes.
How is your invisible? How is your mental health?
Oh, damn. Well,
that's invisible.
That's the invisible, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, that invisible, that part of me is hanging on. I mean, we got a lot going on in the world today. And I feel the energy of how the world is shifting and changing and how people are shifting and changing. And sometimes I'm sad, sometimes I'm glad, sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm mad. Today I choose to be at solitude with myself and just be glad, be grateful. I get to do the things that most people don't get to do, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful I'm able to do it. So I'm grateful.
Grateful. Excellent.
Goddess D.
Yes, ma'am.
Pull up. How is your mental health?
My mental health has been pretty good lately, I must say.
Yeah.
I haven't been in no type of. I usually have my quiet moments where I'm thinking, but I think lavish life has something to do with this as well. I'm just gonna keep that honest.
I just finished lavishing.
Yeah, I just think because I'm really calm, and even when things have been hectic, because it has, we had a lot of things going on these last 2 days.
Yeah.
3 days actually.
Yeah.
And I've been just like, okay. So mental health, I think I'm doing all right. I mean, I can't complain. I think I'm feeling okay and really just enjoying life, like you said, being grateful.
Hey, Dangerous. How you doing?
What's up, Dangerous? I miss you.
Hey. How you doing?
I had to stop my whole conversation, okay?
Yeah. Dangerous.
But I think I'm pretty good.
Okay. I'm gonna take it because here's the thing: when your day is bright, my day is bright. When everybody's day is bright, my day is even brighter. So I'll take it. So
hey, Chrissy.
Hey, Chrissy. The truth of the matter is, we got a really deep topic that we want to talk to y'all about today, and it's really serious. And then, how many out there gonna really truly admit that they suffer from this or that they? I don't want to say the word suffer because I don't want them to get triggered. So what word would you
handle?
Yes, how you manage?
Manage. There we go.
Manage. How do you manage disabilities and invisible illnesses? How do we manage our friends?
Yeah, because I'm gonna start you out how you started me out on. So you go ahead and ask that, and then we gonna start it out.
Okay.
Mouthpiece in the building. Let's go.
Mouthpiece. But how do we manage it with our friends, our families, and our partners? What we doing about that? Invisible illnesses. And do you know what the invisible illness is?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure people know what
Kelly's
disability.
Kelly's brain's going off. Y'all see she ready.
But go on. I digress.
No,
I
I was
digress.
gonna say that first.
Yeah.
So go ahead and describe what an invisible illness. Now let me, if you didn't get to see the show before this, our title is The Ship's Single Life of Two Relationships, Love Behind Illness and Disability. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So, Kill,
Yes.
can you describe to me what an invisible illness is?
Yeah. Well, in my case, I'll use the condition that I was diagnosed with, Crohn's disease. It's uh kind of like the cousin, or I'd say the brother or sister to irritable bowel disease, IBS. It's one
Mhm.
of the like leaky gut. It's in that type of family. But in my situation, it's where your immune system attacks your intestines, and so you can uh grow scar tissue on your intestines, and they could uh adhere shut and block, and you'd have to go into surgery to get them unblocked. And if the surgery doesn't go well, you can end up with an ostomy bag, or if they take too much of your intestines because of the autoimmune disease, um, it can literally change your whole life. Just the whole situation can change your life. But you got lupus too. You have all types of mental health issue, or an array of mental health issues that are invisible to the naked eye. So those are just name a couple.
Right. So even like rheumatoid arthritis, before it gets to a stage that's high, you don't even know. And that's what I have, right? People didn't know. So I had the experience of having an invisible that turned to a visible.
Yeah.
So like when I had it, I was in pain. I like they said, like we talked about, you look good, you're going to work, you're moving, but you're not even telling people. Or some people do, because some people really talk about it all the time
Right.
about their pain. And then it comes to a visible illness, which that looks like being in a wheelchair, having a walker, using a cane,
Yeah.
or even like I said, a birth defect. I don't even like to use that word birth defect, but
Yeah.
that's how, yeah. Um, as well. Gotta guess. We gotta guess.
We got a guest coming up. Who's our guest?
Yeah, yes,
Be our
yes.
guest. Be our guest. Be our guest.
Yes. Hello, how can we help you, Miss Linda Hillenwell?
Oh, Miss Linda Hillen Round.
Good, how
Well,
you doing? How you doing? I'm putting something in the chat and I'm out. Bye.
you putting something in the chat
Yeah,
and you're out.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay,
Okay.
Me
okay,
there.
okay. All right, all
Hey y'all.
right. Okay. So what was that? Oh, so yeah, so it's more visible because you can see it.
Yeah.
And so you know like somebody has that, right?
Right.
So now that we have the different uh scenarios, visible and invisible, here's the question.
Okay.
Would you date or even build a relationship with the person that has an invisible illness or a disability?
Hell no. I date nobody with no invisible, visible, visible, visible.
I
Oh
can't.
yeah. I will say that that's what my first mind would have told me
Mhm.
had I had not gone through what I've gone through. I can say that.
Right.
I would have felt exactly that way of if I wouldn't have gone through being in the hospital for 2.5, well, start off almost losing my life first off, and then going through 5 surgeries and 2 blood infusions later, I would have been like, "No, I would not date somebody with a invisible illness or a physical illness." And in some cases, I could look where I've seen people and I'd be like, "What?" Seen people in relationships, like, there's these 2 people that I watch on TikTok a lot, and I don't know if y'all know them. Their name, his name is Anthony, and I can't remember what his girlfriend's name is. Some of y'all might know, but they have the brittle bone disease where their bones can break easily. And so he lays down half the time, and he's a short guy, and so is the lady. The wife can move around a lot better than he can. However, they had a child,
They sure did.
and it seems like their life is cool. And when I seen the comments of the fact that these people had a child, and yes, they're disabled and they have all this going on, right? They got a child, and everybody was tearing up their comments. They were so mean
Yes,
and
they
saying
were.
mean things about them. Why would y'all bring a child when y'all know that this shit? Why is it any of your business? Because you're not taking care of them or the kid.
That part.
So when it comes to disability, don't let this world get you caught up in thinking that everybody's okay, because they not. Because whether you have a physical element, right, or you have a invisible ailment,
Mhm.
I want to say 8 out of 10 times you got an ailment. You can admit it or not admit it, but 9 times out of 10 you got an ailment.
Yeah, especially in today's world where nobody is exempt. Excuse me, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is exempt from illness or ailment. So
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. Um. So
But did I answer your question?
yes, you answered my
Okay,
question.
let me ask you, because hold on, because I don't want to get too far ahead of this, because she's not gonna get to ask me the question without me returning the favor of the question, because she was about to go on and
No,
go
I wasn't.
and
I
keep
knew you
going.
was coming.
So
I,
D, goddess D, would you date or marry someone that has an invisible or a physical ailment or disability?
well, I think I dated a whole bunch of men that got invisible.
Why, y'all?
Yeah,
Oh.
that invisible illnesses. I didn't know. They don't know anything. So okay, no, let me be serious.
Oh,
But
shit.
I'm just saying, I didn't know they had invisible illness.
Right?
Mental illness. Anyway,
Is
let
it,
me.
yeah.
So okay, let's. I'm gonna be
Be real.
transparent.
Okay.
I was genuinely saying absolutely not before I did this show because in my situation, and I could say it could have been, it's a little selfish because I need that man to be able to pick me up and help me because of my own disability, right?
Hmm.
And I was like, how it look for both of us to be that way. So Kelly even said it correctly because she sends me examples of people doing everything. And that couple, there's actually two couples we watch
Hmm. Oh, yep. There's a
that,
Hispanic couple.
yeah, that we
Yep.
watch on TikTok. And she showed me, like, look. And then as we were doing the show, recording it last night, and we were talking, I said, Kelly, I could really be missing out on true love or a person that genuinely loves me because I had uh that wall, like, no, 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 so
Hmm.
I am a little bit more open to it depending on the circumstances. And then plus, like you said, everybody has something. You don't know, I can get in a relationship with somebody and something can happen to them. I'm not gonna leave them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, in the beginning, I was like, nah, like, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but I was like, Kelly, like, hell nah, like, why would I do that? Look at me. Look what I have to do.
That, ooh,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
said that to myself too. Like I was second guessing, because there's been a point in my life where, like, in the dating process, I'm talking to somebody right now that has a physical ailment, right? Because he has some hardships in his life. And I'm not going to discredit him or discount him, because it definitely doesn't take away from the fact that this person still does their daily duties. You know what I mean? Yeah, they may have some health issues. Yeah, they may walk funny. The thing that I was worried about, if like back in the day, would have been like, dang, what if my friends see me with this person and they like, oh, you just with this person because they know the person and they know what the person does, and they automatically jump to the fact, oh, you using them
Uh-huh.
because of how I look, the way that I carry myself. I have the invisible illness. And the funny thing is he probably do more than I do. Just being honest. He got his own business and everything. So he probably does way more than I do, but he do have some physical things wrong with him. And I
Uh-huh.
literally had to consider, like, damn, if we get together, do I want this man to take care? Like, I do want to be with somebody that would take care of me, because I would. For my person, I'm gonna take, if something happens or we're together and things happen, I'm gonna take care of my person. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be there, make sure they taken care of, make sure they good. Some people ain't built for that life. Are you built for that life?
Are you
Is
asking me?
No, I'm asking the chat. Anybody, y'all coming in, and if y'all coming in and tuning in to us, this is the episode 49 on the ships, and we talking about love and relationships when you have a physical or a unseen disability, an invisible disability. And in the dating world and moving toward marriage or whatever you call it, how do you navigate that space?
Yeah. Um, so so this is where I was like, I'm gonna admit I had a double standard, okay?
Mhm.
Because I was like, KELZ, don't be treating that man like, no, what about, look how you, I looked at her and was like, look how you help me and assist me and the things you do, girl, you got it. But then I was like hypocritical because I'm like, well, I don't want to take care of nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I get it, because your first initial thought when it comes to um, a relationship is not to a point where you see the disability, right? Because we
Right.
all know. So I'm gonna say, let me see. What was the next question? Oh, what would it mean to you if your partner stayed when things got hard? Would you see them differently, or could you do the same if the roles were reversed? And this is pertaining to health challenges. So think about your issue, the invisible illness you have, right?
Right.
What would it mean if your partner stayed when things got hard? Would you see them differently, or would you do the same if the roles were reversed? Also, in the fact of, like you said, your current dating situation.
Uh-huh.
What if that got worse? And she's silent, people.
Well, no, this is something that I'm currently working through.
Mhm.
I'm currently navigating this space because I'm not going to count anyone out. I will say that. I'm not going to count somebody out because of their health element, especially when you have a conversation with a person to discuss what your boundaries are, what you will and won't accept, what your non-negotiables are. Once you discover what you both want out of life, you know what I mean? I think that's a conversation that needs to be had when you do have health elements, because life looks different for you. You wake up in the morning, you might need something different in the morning than your partner needs in the morning. You might have a partner that want to cuddle in the morning, but you got to get up in the morning and brush your teeth because you got halitosis too bad.
I can't. I'm so
Yeah, no,
I
I'll be
can't.
funny.
I can't with this
But no,
girl.
but in my situation, and this is a transparent moment. Okay.
Mhm.
Ever since I've had 2 inches cut off of my large intestine, right? I was on an ostomy bag for 8 months. So one thing that is for sure with me is the first thing in the morning, I'm hitting the bathroom. Like it is no joke. Like, and when I say no joke, is I have to go to the bathroom. There ain't no holding it or no. Is I'm got to go to the bathroom every single morning. But I understand my body now because I'm glad one that I get to go to the bathroom every single morning because it lets me know that my body is working to get rid of whatever I had the night before. It's getting rid of it. It's
Right.
eliminating it. So I get that part, but it looks different. What if there's a zombie apocalypse and I gotta wake up and run?
I can't.
What I'm gonna do?
I can't.
I go to the bathroom. It's not convenient.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And that's the part that I imagine. Like I was able to manage bringing myself off of the medication, which I'm so happy about, right? And on my journey toward healing myself and looking up herbs to get us together, it has been a journey. So I can't look at the next person and go, you know what? Your journey is raggedy or I feel like you're in I mean, and don't get me wrong, because there are people and you not just some people's not just gonna go and be like, I'm gonna marry this type of person.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't want to just say no to that, but I know for myself. I'm not just gonna count somebody out because it's going number one, it's gonna be your heart is the first thing that I'm looking at is what type of person, what quality of a person are you?
Mhm.
Do you treat the people around you good? Do people feel safe when they're in your presence? Are you able to handle what's around you? That's number one. Number two is how is your family structure? Do you have a good family structure? Even if you don't, how have you managed yourself in that family structure? Have you gotten some type of help, assistance? Are you good? And then after that, then it's like, okay, then the health part of it, you're looking at the health. How do you manage? How do you take care of yourself? And for some of us, we've gone through, I can tell you, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, like we used to get it in, we party, we get it in. Like, and through my whole entire life, like some of that stuff catches up with you. So where you gotta go back down to ground zero, right? And you got to do things to start now repairing your body. And here's the thing that I do want to say on this note, you can repair. Your body is a beautiful, magnificent structure. The nervous system, the breath, the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, all of that together, we our bodies can heal themselves. Giving them the right type of conditions to do so.
Mhm.
Now, don't get me wrong, some of us have gone so far away where we can't, because that is real too, right?
Mhm.
But when you notice yourself having health issues, if you could do the things to help you prevent that, you should try. Don't wait till it's too late to help yourself. But once you are in a condition, then you should do the things to keep you out. I've heard people tell me, "Oh no, I ain't changing the way I'm eating. I'm gonna go out eating like this is I'm gonna enjoy one thing in my life." And they be like, "God dang, okay.
Their choice.
Yeah,
Their choice, their body, right?
yeah.
That phrase didn't just go for and I get it because like there's still things that I have to work on. Um, I was gonna pick you back off of something you said, but
Mhm.
I can't remember right now. But I think with me, so the speaking to the perspective. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna take a pause real quick. Hold on, we go because I dangerous. If you are you still in the building, dangerous? Because I'm gonna play y'all song. If you still in the building, because I need to get it together real quick. But what I'm gonna talk about because I'm gonna have a transparent moment up here with you guys, and I want to talk about how it's difficult to have friends. Oh, he said yes, he is. Friends, relationship with friends, relationship with family members, and romantic relationships
Mhm.
when you have a, a disability that's visible and invisible.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna discuss in a few minutes here. Yes, I am. Okay. All right.
Hang in there, dangerous.
Okay. Because I wanna, I got the networks in the building. Stop playing.
COC all day. Let's go.
The network is here. And go ahead, Kelly. Talk for a few minutes. I'll put this down.
Yeah, no. But to what we are talking about, the invisible illness, like why are we so ashamed to talk about the things that's wrong with us? Because the only people that can make us feel bad is ourselves. Because I know right now I have a scar on my stomach from one side of my stomach to about to my belly button. And I used to be mad that I even had to have that happen to me because all this happened out of nowhere. I got cut on out of nowhere. Body changed out of nowhere. Had to learn how to walk again. Had to learn how to try to eat again. I didn't eat for 2 months. Do y'all know what it feels like not to eat for 2 months? Now, I have voluntarily. Hey, Empress. I have voluntarily gone on a 40-day fast. Now, that was me voluntarily doing so because after going to the hospital, not having a taste of food, of seasoning salt, of any type of seasoning. I'm drinking broths, cranberry juices, apple juices. Couldn't take down no type of food. When you go through something like that, it changes your perspective on how you look at life, how you look at people. Are you willing to waste your last days on something that's so minuscule as somebody out on the street telling you how to live in your own home that they don't live in?
Okay, let me reel her back, y'all. We about to play. Man, I want to make sure you guys can hear this, but we about to play this song by my network family, Dre Cobb, Dangerous, and Chris Cyphers. And you probably heard it on our promo because we rock the promo all the time, right? Okay.
All the time.
So let me go ahead and play this, y'all, okay? Hold on. Like, other things is popping up on my computer.
Because go ahead and hit it with the word too. Hit it with the word.
This that Nickelodeon, Mary Jane and opium, fresh from the FedEx. Yes, we got a load of them. Yeah, tear this shit down like depression. The moral of the story is you get the lesson. I'm colder than the weather in Nova Scotia. The flow is colder. Turn down, you just like a lame dude. Get the shoulder, have these niggas swinging that Chris Rock when I pitch a boulder. My intentions was ill will. You cry. When I rap, get a pill feel. I can meditate and stay connected to the earth like a mill drill. They taught you to lie to your kids with Santa. I verse in the AI now, ain't got the answer. Don't kill yourself trying to be me with the Tanner. My equal love getting blown like a blammer. I'm biased to the low comprehension, cause people claim both to get a mention. You cry. And we don't wanna hear that. Keep it over there. Gotta do better. That's if you knew better. But I don't wanna bore y'all with the talk. Back to regular schedule showgramming, executive sessions. Welcome to the upper echelon of Megatrons. And it's dangerous.
Laugh now, cry later. Can that fly shit you talk manifest when you falling from a skyscraper? A headshot could be a mind changer. I'm just a nigga that could hustle, getting my side paper. You know it's over when the nine spray ya. Oh, we robbing everything that you got. We operate as personality, just like your chain. It got faker, but the bullets like the ice in your drink. They shot chasers, too much talking. You going in places these cops take us. Prison is a mental design for time chambers. Procrastination is a disease for time takers. When it's war, they could never be law for line makers. Suck your head, be stupid and cross and die. Player got the full fifth, waving you down like hi hater. When your soul leave earth, you could let the sky take it, cause you thought shit was sweet. Laugh now, cry later.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's getting scary for you niggas out here, man. Know y'all feeling the pressure. This network shit, this shit real, man. Ain't nothing but real shit over here, nigga. Chris Cyphers just gave y'all a dome shot. Dangerous just put you niggas in a body bag. And now I'm about to bury you niggas, man. Yo, I'm back riding again. Dangerous and Cyphers, we gon' have to body them then. Yeah, these niggas done. We gon' have your whole crew on the run. This ain't a game. You niggas lame. Come and catch this flame. We ain't built the same. You niggas just like the cap of fame. The 40 will make your soul glow. Silencer on the end of the barrel where the smoke blow. I need a heat check. Lily from the logo. Smoke is out. You can smell my mojo. Fucking with Drake Cobbs, that's a no-no. This that big three. Boss Brown and D-Wade. Looking to let the heat spray. We pull up to your block like it's D-Day. We ain't playing, nigga, this ain't EA. We like wolves when the niggas see prey, and move like Neo when the niggas see strays. I type to kill the competition, chuck the deuces, nigga, on the replay. Big cheater, move past me, nigga. I chuck the deuces on the replay. But y'all know what it is, man. Chris Cyphers, Dangerous, Trey Cobbs, man. This network shit ain't nothing but real shit over here, man. Nothing but real. You already know. Y'all knowing how we get down, Joe. Network, nigga. Network forever, nigga.
Wow.
I have to get us off mute. Hold on, let me get us together.
Wow.
Y'all see? Y'all like this shit?
That's my shit right
Y'all
there.
see this
Give
shit?
me
Do
my
y'all
color.
see the
That's my
love
favorite color right there.
shit going on right there? I know y'all see it, right?
That's my favorite color.
Okay. So, y'all, that was Drake, Chris Cyphers, Dangerous. What did she say? I'm about to. I know. Blended, like it made me. I'm over here like Kelly's looking at me. I'm like, that's my dude, like Dangerous. But yes, those are the network brothers. Is Chris Cyphers, Dangerous. Who am I forgetting? Drake Cobbs. On that particular track.
Yeah, on that song.
Okay. So then you have Aladdin, of course, Greedy. Mouthpiece is part of the network. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay. He's part of the COC and the network. We all intertwined. Don't get it twisted. Because I have to talk a little bit. That song made me want to speak for a little bit. Okay.
You're right. I understand.
Because the network is how Goddess D came with. They were part of what I am today.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
On the 49th episode of the ship. Okay?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Daily Dose of D is on 170. Don't play with it.
Wow. See, y'all, this is what COC is doing all day. When you got the network and you got COC, it is a movement. It's not for play. It's not for show. And so get connected.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the network. They still dropping stuff. Dangerous. I'm waiting. Dangerous, you gotta hit me up so we could do something, because I got some good ideas that I want to do, and I know you would love to be part of this, but I know you be busy. But okay. So no, I'm just saying, there goes and many more. Tap into them. Thank you, Blended.
Thank you. Yes.
Because we are the ladies of the network, period. Let me get back
to
the
clock it. We be
Oh,
cracking each other
I'm
up,
just
y'all. But
saying.
no,
I'm blaming this on Blended.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is Blended's fault.
When it is your fault. No, but
No, it ain't.
literally getting back to talking about these illnesses, though, y'all like
Mhm.
really having these conversations. What about your family, though? What about those
Oh,
families? Okay, so we got a couple of family members that is okay. I don't want to say this because this may be derogatory.
okay. I don't know what she's about to say, and I'm looking. I'm trying to telepathically look at her.
Okay,
Dangerous,
but
you laughing at me because I'm being serious. You know I have to say what I have to say, Dangerous.
I'll be.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be politically correct.
What? I don't know. I don't know what's
They're
about to happen.
okay. I know exactly how to say it. Their mental state is unstable
Okay.
to the point to where some medication probably
Is needed.
is needed or
Okay.
required.
Okay. Okay.
That's a better way to say it.
That is. That's nice.
But they'll make you so fucking mad to the point to where you want to beat they tail.
Okay, Kelly, you derailing. Come
No,
back.
no. Because listen, I'm just saying because this is the part. This is some real stuff of the unseen illnesses that people don't want to admit, and this is why the police be scared trying to get after us and stuff like that. Hmm.
The what?
The police, because you notice how people say there's mental health there, and the police always does something, and the person ends up unalive
Mm-hmm.
because you don't say it. And I'm just relating it to like I could see how just having an invisible illness can get you caught up. How people will think you look normal on the outside, and you could do things to rile people up. You could do things to where like I said, the police, because they ain't gonna notice that you got mental health issues. Hell, do they even care?
They don't care about nobody. That's a whole nother lie.
So, do some family members care you got mental health issues?
Oh
Because I done
no.
seen some family. That's why I'm saying, like, I done seen some family members go down with some family members that got mental health issues. Like, dude, they something wrong with them, and you still gonna fight them, and they like,
No,
I don't
yeah.
care.
You right. No, I feel you on that. I got
Yeah, I was going somewhere with it.
you. Yeah, I had to
I
bring her
wasn't gonna
back.
drag us all off
Yes,
into the
you.
woods. But no, I'm just speaking just solely on the invisible because I think that in people's minds, again, going back to you don't know what nobody's going through, right?
Mhm.
And so you should be treating people with kindness because the invisible illness, you never know what somebody is dealing with.
It's a 75-35% chance the family will care. You're right. No.
Yeah, I
Oh
agree with
shit.
you, Mouthpiece.
Oh shit. No, so before we did that, I was going to talk about how personally, and you could chime in.
Hmm.
So personally, with me, because I'm talking directly about me. So
Okay.
I'm going to talk. Let's do friends.
Okay, I'm on route.
She ain't on no mute.
I'm on route.
So with friends, I lost a lot of so-called friends, and especially one that said they were my best friend when my health changed. I did not. We were two peas in the pod when I could move and groove and do the things that I needed to, like when I was out there and able to dance and party and go do things and all that. She was right there. The moment my health started transitioning,
Hmm.
she was gone. And just other things that happened in my life as well. Now I didn't take it so hard. I took it hard because of other things as well, which is accumulated. But I was like, you should still be here.
Yeah.
But because so I'm gonna do duality in both.
Okay.
I had friends when I moved to Las Vegas. Shout out to my friend Bree. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
This woman almost had me in tears. She came to Las Vegas, and her it was a group of them, a group of friends. I had me and my cousin at the time had cooked them a nice breakfast and everything. She came over. She told me to sit down in my wheelchair because I was wheelchair bound. This is when I was still wheelchair bound. And she literally massaged my legs with this oil, natural oil that she said, take your socks off. And like, I was just like, that's real friendship. You understand? She was like, I got you.
Yeah.
She got down on the floor and was like, let me rub your feet, let me rub your legs. And it was like, it made me realize that there are friends out there
Right.
that do care and don't look at you, because none of those people that you know have ever treated me any different.
Right.
They 9 times out of 10, they forget that I even have something.
Yeah.
And I've heard that before.
I do too.
Yeah.
You get me all the time. Like, do you realize?
Because I don't live in that.
Yeah.
And the new round friends that I have, yeah, they're trying to help me heal.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Every part of the COC and the network has always tried to help me heal.
Yeah.
Well, okay, nope, come back. And they tried. No, I can be honest about that. Everybody has.
Yeah.
Because everybody has taught me things and had me realize things. Let's be real. So that's how I feel about that. But there are times when this is the flip side. You lose a friendship or thought a person was your friend, and my mind can divert to it's because of my illness.
Okay.
So let's be real.
Okay. I was that. Okay.
Mhm.
So you basically kind of answered my question, because I was going to ask, have you ever had a person try to play on your illness for their benefit?
Yes, I have. Absolutely. In family, friends, and romantic relationships.
How'd that make you feel?
It made me feel so sad that I was like, I went through the phase of, why is this happening to me?
Mm-hmm.
Why was I chosen to go through this? It's not fair. Because people can really, because I am an empath,
Yeah.
it really made me divert to, it can make you go to a dark side. And I've been on that dark side.
Yeah.
And it can make you just feel like you're worthless. Nobody loves you because you think it's because of that, when they really got their own invisible mental health illness.
Okay. Okay. She digresses. Okay. So can I say, have you experienced love having your illness?
When you say love, which
No.
No, I'm asking. There's family, friends. So which one do you want?
All of them. This, because we on the ships, we talk about all of them.
So absolutely, with family, I talked about you and your family and my kids, and even yes, I was just about to say, even with the network and with the COC people, absolutely have felt love. Absolutely, I felt it, and I know when it's genuine and when it's not. So I don't even call you. I used to call everybody my friends.
Man, yep. Yeah, you already know how associate.
Mm-hmm. So,
Linda, what did you say a 0 was on the scale?
Look, she tried to always make something up, Linda.
Linda, wasn't there a 0 on that scale? That friendship scale. Put it in the
But
chat,
yeah, so
0.
I can say yes. Have I experienced a lot of love? The most love that I can say I've had as a friendship has been recent.
Okay.
True people that genuinely 11, 25. What? Infinity. Okay, let's go. That I know they genuinely care. And how I know is because they're part of the healing process.
Yeah.
They're that encouragement. They're even here, try this, or even making things specifically for me.
Yeah.
So absolutely, when it comes to friends. When it comes to family, you and my kids, I have family that's not blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I go to Colorado, it's all,
Likewise.
all love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all love. So I've experienced how family they can make you feel unloved.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's using that as an excuse, or she really doesn't need my help, or I'm not gonna help her. Like, I've seen that side of it too.
I'll give a transparent moment here real quick.
Okay.
I remember it was one time when I got out of the hospital and I actually had the hospital bed in the house. Like this is and I'm just being so for real. Like I felt at my lowest right now. I'm like, I ain't never in my to go from being a healthy person, an active person, to going and being in a hospital in there for 2 months to a point where you come home and you're in a hospital bed too. Shit gets real.
Hmm.
It looks different. And I can remember one night I had a person that was like, "Do you need my help?" And I was like, "No, you can go home," because this person had been over. When I tell you they've been over helping me, everything, pack my wound, get everything together. This person was there helping me. And I'm like, I got it. Me and my kids got it, right? And this person had the nerve to act crazy in my house to the point to where I had to get up out of my hospital bed literally with the walker and was like cussing and everything. Had to throw their stuff out and everything
Mhm.
in the middle of an illness. And the first thing that I thought after the whole situation was over was like, did this person even realize that I have the illness?
Mhm.
Like it took me to go and the fact that and then you would have thought for myself, but Kelly, don't you know you got an illness? Yeah, I
Mhm.
do. I do. But I don't play about me either. And I pay attention to everybody's mannerisms. I also pay attention when I am receiving the help. I don't want to ever overload nobody with me. That's the one thing that I was worried about even entering into a relationship too, because I know how I
Likewise.
feel. I don't
Likewise.
want my kids to have to take care of me. I don't want to have to go to no nursing home and the divine willing that I'll be able to go ahead and take my old ass on into grace, still walking and everything. You feel what I'm saying? Like I hope that's what I'm counting on for the end of life stage. I don't
I
because
think I used to feel that way until my situation.
hmm
Because I used to feel and think like you.
hmm
Like I don't want nobody taking care of me or helping me until I have to have that done. Because it, like, I struggled by myself for 2 years. Nobody even knew, family, friends, or whatever, because I had that mentality.
hmm
So the divine sort of humbled me,
yeah.
and where I have to ask. And I was always the one, these doing this for this person, these doing for that. Now I have to sit my ass down sometimes. I can't
Yeah.
do exactly. So I do have to depend on like the family for certain things.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
I can see that because when I was in the hospital, I literally had to lay everything at my kids' feet. Like the jacked up part is they was driving before they could. Like my situation
thanks, Mouthpiece.
catapulted. Yes, thank you, mouthpiece. My situation catapulted us into a phase where they had to drive early because they didn't know if something happened to me, they had to all get me to the hospital. And if the girls was in school and the boys was at home, that's how my sons learned how to drive
Mm.
early. I was in the car with them. I didn't let them go out and start just ripping running the streets. But I had to literally teach him how to drive in that moment and how to take care of me in that moment because it was just me and them. And they even had to walk that journey with me too. Like, so when we talk about the
Mhm.
family stuff, like
Mhm.
I didn't know that I was putting a heavy weight on my children too because of my illness and them having to help me. Just the emotional toll that it takes on a person too. Because when we talk about friends and family, when a friends or family see you go from unless you've always had a disability and they've
Mhm.
learned how to grow, you grew up
Mhm.
with that. If you go from a normal state
Mhm.
to being disabled or having an
Mhm.
illness, the whole game switches up on you.
Mhm.
People treat you differently.
Mhm.
People look at you differently. People will be like, "Oh, so you just gonna take care of that person? Oh, so you
Right.
like, well,
Ugh.
when you
Yeah.
get into when you're in a family ship, period, when you're in any type of ship, you're taking care of a person. So I don't even get what that even means. You get what I'm saying? Because that should be the ultimate goal. Is if somebody can't use you in the positive way to get what they need, and you meet their need, and they meet your need, then what are you doing?
Mhm.
You feel me? Like, you really got to get to a point to where you got to be honest with yourself. Show who you are. You got an illness, go get it taken care of. Start getting yourself back. We need to get back to a place where we're healing ourselves. So much we're looking at so much sick shit out here. We much rather look at people yell and fight and do all this. I just had a whole conversation with my group today about my son wanting to go to a fight. You know how many disabled kids can come from that fight these days, and what's going on? And y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm being a little subliminal, but y'all know what I'm talking about. These little kids is scheduling fight nights and all this other shit, and crowding together and fighting each other in parks and wherever they pick to fight.
But I think so. To go back to your question,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to romantic partners, I actually have a what's the word? Because y'all know I don't like fear. I doubt,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I doubt that I would be able to get a mate. I had that for a while.
Okay.
I did this for a while. No, anyway. um, and then it was shown to me that I can be loved.
Right.
But when that love was taken away, where I felt it was taken away,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was because of that, because they diverted to a person that wasn't. So it makes you automatically, I'm throwing myself out the window. It makes you automatically think that's the reason why,
Right.
because you're seeing what they're with.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, okay, that's why you're not with me.
And then that's why I always kind of reconfirm with us, all of us. I do this with all of us, and I try to do it to myself too. Where 9 times out of 10, look at the quality of the person that we're getting the
Right.
information from. Like, what is this person doing now? So, say somebody makes you feel a type of way, right?
Mhm.
Because you may have an issue or you're going through something, right? When do you stop and say, what is this person doing for me? And
Mhm.
should this, not does it, but should this matter to me?
Mhm.
Like, should it?
And that's where, like, the perspective you and the kids gave me about certain situations, like,
Hmm.
you deserve better than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was hard to wrap my mind around it, because I'm like, this is the reason why.
Hmm.
But no, like, that's when you started showing me examples of these people that's in relationships. And then, like I said, I know people
Yeah.
that are in it. I know people that, like, even I sat and told you last night, I said I didn't even think about this couple that I knew. Her husband was blind, and she was confined to a wheelchair or a scooter. She had
Hmm.
to be in it. And they had a daughter, and they stayed together until he transitioned. And I was like, why am I not thinking about that? Because the world
Hmm.
bases it off appearance. Love is appearance and what you can do for me and all type of stuff like that, right?
Hmm.
Instead of how I make you feel, how we can grow together. Because you know me, I'm gonna find a way. That's one thing about me, y'all.
Well, I'm gonna say this: after this GMO food
Mhm.
and all these implants and outplants and deplants and all these other different things that people are deciding to do to their bodies and not do to their bodies or not take care of their bodies, it's gonna go through the same thing.
True, that's true. So yeah, that's my stance on that. And I just want to my advice to people and friends, family, and in relationships is, when there is an ending of a friendship or a relationship, have the closure that it's not because of that.
Yeah,
Because you don't want that thought to come into your mind, but it does.
yeah, it do.
It does, especially if I see you doing other things and you know, hey, it's gonna automatically because
Make you
this is
feel,
right.
yeah.
So be because I'm even cautious about that, even with me, like for other
Mm-hmm.
people. And I am an advocate. If y'all don't know, I'm an advocate. My whole mission, along one of the missions, is to show people with disabilities that are visible and invisible that you can still live a good life. You can still be cute. You can still be fine. You can still get your
Yep.
hair and nails done. Like you can still have a good life because the divine made different people.
Right.
And I just have a pimp walk.
I like that. I like that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
So it's
go.
just great because healing has got me out the wheelchair.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So this is what I can say about dating somebody with a disability, because I look up to you because your strength is so enlightening, it's encouraging, and it's inspiring. Because let me tell y'all something. Because if y'all don't know my cousin, and if y'all not haven't seen her, y'all don't know. But for my cousin to be in a wheelchair and come from a wheelchair to do yoga, you guys see her, she do yoga, y'all. She don't care. She dressed down to the nine, to the T. The way that she treats people, her morale is impeccable. So when you look at the things, you're not supposed to look at somebody's disability as it being who they are, because it's not that. When you come up off of what type of person, and here's the thing, my cousin would take care of you, period, because that's in her heart to do. So we'll sit here and I can say, yeah, that my first thought, hell no, I ain't taking care of nobody would know.
Mhm.
So, but then I gotta step back
Mhm.
and look at, the type of person that I am, period. In
Right.
my core wouldn't allow me to be with somebody and them go through or suffer something and I'll not be there with them or walk it through them.
You're
Or
already doing it.
yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah,
We do it for each other. So thank you for all that, those compliments. And shout out to my kids,
yeah,
man. They
yep.
encourage me. Aladdin's gonna always make sure I'm correct. But that little one, my youngest one, because he said exactly what Kelly said. He was like, Mom, you out here doing yoga and I can walk and jump and do all that and I don't even do yoga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even see he's like, I don't even do yoga and do all the stuff that you do. So just stay encouraged and there's always a way. I'm telling you,
Man,
my
my thing is I enjoy the benefits, but we gonna get them before you get totally healed. This is what y'all don't know. I be telling my cousin all the time, I don't give a F what nobody think. We walking in here, we getting the front row seats, we getting the
Mhm.
front row this, we getting the because we be out here in Atlanta, and so many people when we step out, they be like, "Ma'am, how can I help you, ma'am? Right here, yeah, ma'am's over here, yep."
So yeah, an example
And we
of
got
that,
that treatment anyway, but
yeah, example of that is we went to the Georgia Fair
oh,
this weekend, right? This was the first weekend, as a
mm-hmm.
matter of fact. And the line of the traffic is so bad, and it was like Kelly drove up, and she like, we is not parking in this neighborhood, and she was like, we did a turn and came out of it, and she was like, we about to get favored because we always get favored. She was like, shoot, so we driving down the hill, and then we see these people turning into the parking lot, right? She was like, "Look, here it comes. The favors coming." So I'm like, "Yeah." So she pulls in. We get to park like literally at the entrance. Literally, like the kids, they were already there. They like, where you park? We were like, right when you walk out the door, you can literally see the truck because it works out that way when you're a good person.
Because favor ain't fair. How about that? Let's talk about that, because favor is not fair. So you don't know who has favor on their life if they live in the way that they supposed to be living and working on the things that they working on. Understand, y'all, the work starts within. Look inside. It's there. I promise you, it's there. If you exercise your right, no matter what situation you are in, if you exercise your right to take your life back, who can tell you wrong?
And
You
sidebar, almost walked the whole fair. I got tired, like,
man, I know she's sore today because
oh my God, I
we've
was,
been doing some crazy stuff. Hey y'all,
yeah.
this kind of
We
double
went to the
back.
mall.
We went to the mall, then we went to the fair, and then we watched the house burn down.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's the whole.
And then we went to Bucky's at 2 o'clock in the morning. We went to Bucky's at 2 o'clock in the morning, then came home. We got home at like 4 o'clock in the morning. 5, went to bed at 5. We still do normal
Yeah, bar.
shit.
Yeah,
This is what I'm saying. This
yeah,
is
that's the whole point I want
this
to say.
yeah. The
I don't
thing
let
is,
it.
the
Yeah.
thing is she don't mind invisible illness, yeah, because you wouldn't know, looking at me, you wouldn't notice that I'm sick. You would never even
Mhm.
notice. With my cousin, yeah, you're gonna notice a little just how she walks. You know what I mean? But again, I'm saying all this to say we still be doing spontaneous shit. We can go
Mhm.
jump out of airplane today if we had it
Man,
set up.
man, I'm trying to tell
I'm
you.
just saying,
They
like,
talking about when we come. Oh, we on
we're
our way. Like,
hello. Oh,
seriously.
y'all on jet skis? Yep. We doing all the whole nine. Like, you gotta live your life. You can't let people tell you because you've experienced some things in your life that you cannot do. And sometimes, yes, the pain can become too much to bear. But this is the time when that pain becomes so much to bear. That's the time when you need to make some changes. That's the indication that your body's trying to tell you something. That's your inner intercom saying, "Hey, check in. I need some healing. I need some love. I need some TLC. Check in with yourself. Stop neglecting the things that you've neglected for so long. And listen, I'm not just saying this to y'all. I'm literally saying it to me because I got my eyeballs closed right now saying, okay, self's like, get yourself together.
It matters. It all boils down to self. Like, if I didn't have changed my mental health,
Talk about that part. Let's
if
rest.
I didn't change my mental health, mental thinking, and all this, I would not be where I'm at today. That was the first step. You know, what I have to really be like, okay, so even when I do have a little bit of a dark moment, because don't get it twisted, I do have them, but I don't stay in them.
Yeah.
I'm going to cry about it. I'm going to cuss about it.
Mhm.
And I might cuss you out and have to come apologize. No, I'm just kidding.
It can happen to anyone.
But your mentality has to be okay with the things that are occurring to you and when you happening with you. And when you do that, you're able to cure the outside.
Right.
So in my mind, I'm jumping and hopping, and y'all don't even know. I'm like, yes, because I'm trying to do boots on the ground in the Chris Brown challenge, y'all. Y'all follow me on TikTok.
Hey, y'all better don't sleep on my cousin, y'all. This my cousin. She doing the Chris Brown challenge, and y'all better like it.
Look,
Yeah, but for
yes,
real,
mouthpiece, right. Mental health. Yep, it starts right there.
there.
And me focusing so much on the physical part, I did the mental part, but me on the physical part was forgetting that people have mental health.
Yeah.
Because I was
Yep.
looking, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And I had to be like, hold on. And that's why the ship and soul work and blended healing and dear friend and holistic by KELLZ and come on brother and daily dose of D. Don't get it twisted.
Yo,
Daily dose of D is for
get it.
me too
Yeah.
as well.
Mhm.
You use these tools. Like I said, my mind changed overnight about dating somebody with a visible disability
Yeah.
because I've been dating people with invisible disabilities.
Bring it back. We're gonna get my picture post. No, I feel it. No,
Nah,
I
it's all
feel you.
good.
No, I do get what you mean because that's the number one. That's the number one determinant right there is the mental. If you can't get your mental together, you can't get nothing right. So I hate when I used to have a person that worked a physical job and they used to tell me, you know what, I'm tired, my body's tired. And I said, yes, I understand. But do you know what it is like dealing with patients all day in, day in, and day out,
Yes.
different situations? Then you come home and you have kids. If you do physical labor, I know physical labor can be taxing,
Mhm.
and baby, I'm not taking away from the taxing of the physical labor. But when your mind is weak, your mind, when the mind goes blank,
Mhm.
have you ever seen somebody have a stroke? When the mind,
Yes, I did, Lindsay. I still say
yes,
that.
yes,
I
yes,
do.
yes.
I said I don't need to meet her no more. I already met her.
Look, I still want to meet her,
Mhm.
but I'm with
It's
y'all.
it's just
Yes,
good, yeah, man. Yes, I do.
I still, it, and you got to look at those types of things though.
That's right.
The mo-
Mouthpiece said, "Big facts. People without disabilities worse than those without." Man,
man, that's because it's the no mouthpiece. That's because they have the mental disabilities. That's the point.
Mhm.
It's the invisible disability that you don't see. And this is what we talk about. Most people ain't even gonna tell you that they're suffering from an invisible illness.
Well, Kel, some of them don't even know that's what that is. They say, "This is how I was raised. This is how I was brought up. This is how life is," and they
Just
don't
because
even
you're a
know.
crack baby does
I
not
can't.
give
No,
you a
pause.
reason.
I can't. Nope. Reverse. Reverse. She gonna make me
Okay,
pay a commercial on her ass. I can't. She gotta
No,
stop.
I just 'cause I have intrusive thoughts sometimes, y'all, and that was the intrusive thought, but getting back to where we was, because that was very intrusive. But the true nature is the mental part of it. You got to get the mental part, because once you ring in the mental health part of it,
Mhm.
everything else does line up, because then you start speaking better to yourself. You start treating yourself nicer. You then start
Mhm.
to understand what it is to have true love for yourself,
Mhm.
because then you know what you want for yourself. You know how you want to be treated. You know the things that'll make you ooh light up. You know the things that are ooh just not right for you.
Mhm. Yeah, they do be in serious denial.
Mhm.
What was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say. She had me.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry I caught her off
No, it's cool.
guard.
I can't remember. I can't remember what it is. But yeah, it's take care of yourself. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So then when I do have those little dark moments,
Mhm.
because I love myself so much,
Mhm.
I'm not conceited, I'm just confident.
Yeah.
And it helped me to be like D. That's why I say to have self love. Like I pre self love so much because I was so dependent on being happy from others that it was physically and mentally hurting me. And I had to learn, D, you gotta love yourself.
Mhm.
So then I start those affirmations and things that we say. You
Mhm.
know, we do that. Like
Mhm.
you'll hear me walking
Yeah.
around, this, that,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're gonna go do this today. Let me get my mind right.
Mhm.
You have to have self love. It's important to succeed in life to me because you're not supposed to depend on nobody for your happiness. They just supposed to intensify.
Bars. Bars are supposed to intensify your happiness.
If they not intensifying, then that's not the person for you.
You heard that she said they're not responsible for it though, right? So if you're getting in a relationship because you feel somebody's making you happy, you done already fucked up. I'm sorry,
Or for
I don't mean to say it
convenience,
like, yeah, or
or for
like,
convenience,
yeah,
that's
or
not, yeah.
convenience. You done already messed up. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? And then, like I said, please, the mental health, love. When you say that self love piece, some of the ways that I can say that on this journey that I found out how to find my self love gig. So if you want to find somewhere to start, and I know that I told you this a long time ago too, that I rest when my body tell me to rest, or if I feel like resting, I'm going to rest. So many times people think that you just supposed to be on the go, and because of how we grew up, we were single mothers at some point. We were on the go constantly. And so we get all riled up and thinking that because if our body takes a rest, that somehow we're lazy.
Hmm. And people make you think that you're lazy too.
Mhm.
Why you
Mhm.
sleeping all day? I used to
Mhm.
get that. You're
Mhm.
gonna sleep all day? Yeah.
Because there's points in times, I'm not like this all the time, but there is points in times where what I'm going through is I'll get extreme fatigue. And it won't last all day, or it may hit me a couple of days. I'm not gonna lie, it may hit me a
Hmm.
couple of days. And I'll be just tired, just man, just wanna just chill, like, I don't
Hmm.
wanna get up and I don't wanna do nothing, and I had to learn that that is okay. This is
Hmm.
my body telling me
Fact.
in this moment I need to replenish, so I
Hmm.
need to listen to my body and not get up and do no whole bunch of things, just do things to honor my body.
Hmm.
Do things to honor me. If that's taking a bath or is that getting a nice tea out, if that's, rubbing some shamaka essential oils on
Let's
my
go talk
body
about
after I
it.
get out the bath, kind of rub myself down. But uh, other than that, it's one of them things where you literally have to take that self love into play. These are just some things that I did. Rest.
Hmm.
Rest. Make sure you're resting. Understand that's the biggest one of all. Shut your brain off. It's okay to not think about 10 million things at one time. It's okay. And understanding that this stuff comes with time. Changing your
Hmm.
not only listening to affirmations, but I would suggest learning some breathing techniques because breathing techniques also help when you're in a state of anxiety too.
And they help when you're in a state of pain.
Mhm.
I'll be in pain and I
Childbirth.
start breathe. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll breathe like I'll lay down and get to doing my breathing, and it just makes it
Mhm.
better.
Mhm. So these are just some suggestions that I'm offering because I've had to do them myself. Exactly what you said, especially that pain thing. I remember I got 4 kids now. I mean, I have a total of five, of four that are born to me. On my third child, I told D, I said, I'm going natural. And she looked at me like I was crazy. Okay, you didn't have 2 kids before, and I know you know what it feel like, but you sure you wanna go natural? I'm like, "Yeah, girl." Like, I get and this is the thing about the mental that I'm talking about. This is how
Mhm.
strong your mental is. I went into this thing and I coached myself, asked her the whole 9 months, I kept telling her, "I'm going" like, just say she was like, "But you trying to psych yourself up?" I said, "Yeah." 'Cause I tell her every day I'm going natural, and
Mhm.
I'll pick her up in the morning because we
Absolutely.
carpool together, and she get in the car and I'll be like, "I'm going natural today," and she just start cracking up because she knew what I was talking about. But it was me gassing myself up, getting ready for that point of when my baby comes into this world. One, it's a grand entrance. Secondly, I want to feel what it feels like going through the experience of becoming a mother for the third time. And this is a time where I'm starting to become enlightened and I'm starting to understand the world as it is. So having my child and understanding coming through, was it painful? There was certain times where yeah, it was absolutely painful, but my son came out in like 3 hours though.
Yeah.
I got to the hospital, his head was already there. They rushed me up there. I had a couple of breathing, had my husband's shirt tied around his neck, and he was like, "Okay, I'm here, I'm here." And next thing you know, my son was here. So I didn't have a long birthing experience, but it's just I preset my mental to say that I'm going into one of the hardest moments in my life. And sometimes we have to look at everything that we're
Mhm.
birthing, right? You have that pain that is going to be there. You have to count
Mm.
that the pain's going to be there. Until this issue is solved, the pain's gonna be there. But you gotta trust that the mind has the capacity to carry you through. There's some people that have gone through in the mind cutting their pain sensors off that they can take a lot of pain
That would be me.
because they can shut those neural sensors off to say, "Hey, not here, not I don't want the pain
Mhm.
right here. Nope." And so they endure a lot. And something we got to get out of always just enduring things and just putting things into practice that help us manage these things. It's just all it is just you getting started. Sometimes it's not about you being perfect, you having a whole system together, you making meal plans, you walking, you exercising. Sometimes it's getting in the shower today.
Whew.
Did you brush your teeth today? Did you comb your hair back in a ponytail? Did you manage to get up and splash some water on your face? Sometimes those are the big wins and you have to take them.
Mhm. I agree with you, those small steps, because I had to revamp my whole life. And that was learning how to bathe a certain way, learning how to get dressed a certain way. I mean, I'm not ashamed. At one point, I had to have help getting dressed.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah,
Yeah.
like a child, and it was like, whoa. But when I reprogrammed my brain and mentality, my mental, and I was like, okay, D, how can you do this? And then I learned how, and then I celebrated that win. And you are absolutely right about the pain thing, because I had, well, let's, I always talk about rheumatoid,
Mhm.
but I don't talk about fibromyalgia. And I don't talk about
Neuropathy.
neuropathy and my osteo. I got all that.
Mhm.
Then my vision,
Mhm.
my teeth, all that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Um, I don't take no medications, y'all.
None. None. So hear that. Hold on, hear that. Cause we in slow don't think for a second just because the transition is slow that it ain't happening. COC
Mhm.
all day, every day on every level, every single level.
And I just want to be a testimony that if you want to, you can.
Mhm. Mhm. I
Do I
would agree.
have pain? Yes.
Yep.
Is it like how it used to be?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Am I doing things to find to have a cure? Because they say
Yeah.
this is incurable. Absolutely,
Yeah.
because you can't tell me that I can't cure myself because I'm stubborn.
If I could spend 28 hours on YouTube not watching my ass, watching black people beat each other down verbally
Yeah.
assault, I could take the time to learn how to make some tinctures. I could take some
Hmm.
time to study some books to get my people to a place where they can be stable in their mind, body, and soul through tincturing and helping them get rid of the illnesses that they got. I'm here to teach if you're ready to learn them. I ain't teaching no fool.
It helps you tap into your creativity
Yeah.
too. Like, I've been wanting to have a podcast for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys know this. Family knows this. And I always try to do it with different groups and different people. And let's do this and let's do that. To my son, and then greeting them was like, just do something on your own, because you are on a different level that we not
Absolutely.
trying to. We like YouTube
Yep.
and we like platforms, but not like how you like
Right.
it. And it was because I felt there was a message. And in that,
Uh-huh.
I found my tribe that is on the same vibe.
Right.
So it's I get ecstatic and excited all about it. So yes, I'm a holler COC and networking all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because especially with the COC, we're talking about content and we're doing things. This is something like-minded people, and it's a joy because when you start healing
Mm-hmm.
your body mentally and
Mm-hmm.
physically, the right
Mm-hmm.
people begin to come and attract,
Man.
and all them dead leaves and
Man.
weeds go away, and
Let's
your grass be green,
let's
baby.
go. Let's go. See, and that's what I'm talking about though. But you're absolutely right though. You got to start the process of healing, and then things will fall into place for you. The people that you need, the
Mhm,
people that need you, because
mhm,
surprisingly, opening up yourself opens you up to new things. One thing that I can say though is when you are, I can say, someone that's having has a disability or going through something, if I may offer, is finding a creative space where you have an outlet
mhm,
to kind of be able to shed that skin
mhm,
of what you live through daily, whether it's the pain, whether whatever it is that you're going through, find a creative outlet, because finding that creative, when you find your people,
man.
in them spaces, that you can heal yourself. You see, there's times where people
Mhm,
go to hospitals where people are sick and they may take a group of people and say, okay, these are the sick people. We're going to do a test. All the sick people going to stay over here. Now we'll let some people come and visit them sometime. We're going to take these people over here and bring family and friends, and we're going to celebrate them and feed them good and make them feel nice. And we're not going to give them any medicine. But these people over here, we're going to let their family and friends and come in, but we're going to give them medication and treat them. Why is it always the ones that go through the natural process of just having the fun, living life, laughing, being around family? Why is that the more healing option, right? But we don't take it though.
Man, because that's a whole nother life. But yeah, because we're so divided, and we're such a powerful the human being. Let me say that. Let me be clear. Yes, the human being, because all human beings are,
Yeah.
we're all human. We're what's that song I used to sing? Flesh and blood, God made only human. Yeah, and telling my age, but yeah, it's. I'm telling you, to be able to go through invisible to visible disabilities and still enjoying life is such a pleasure. And like I said, I'm gonna speak on my behalf because, like I said, 9 times out of 10, people forget that I even had. They be like, "Girl," because I learned not to. Yeah, I'm in pain, or I'm not having a good day. Okay, but yeah, what you need? What? Let's talk. Let's let.
Can I get real and just a little bit personal?
Oh, no.
Can I do that?
Go ahead, Kim.
So in the nighttime hours, right? When you just want to be hugged up and snuggled up. Maybe a little loving, I don't know. I don't know. Right? How do you feel about that in a space when your body is not the same as what it used to be? And please, y'all in the chat, if y'all have gone through this, like, be real. Like, I really want some honest answers because I'll give I ask you that question, but I'll also proceed with a transparent moment before I allow you to answer because I can remember a day, and y'all, I'm sorry that I'm telling the story, all right? Okay. I had my ostomy bag on, right? And if y'all know anything about an ostomy bag, it's literally a bag of your
Wait.
waste, yes, in a bag on the outside of your body. And now, if you can imagine being naked and having a bag of shit, I'm gonna say it just like that because this is how I felt in the moment. Like I really didn't know how to feel about it, but in my mind, it was like I have this bag of shit attached to me, and I'm gonna let somebody touch me or kiss me and it made me feel so insecure, like to the point to where I understood why people was like we have sex in the dark. Had the lights off. So I was like, turn the lights off. And just I've been with this person. Like it is not like this person don't know my body, but it changed. And I literally found myself closing myself off. Like I never thought that I would be in sexually in a way, especially with a person that you love. I would never thought that. But when I tell you I regressed and went into a shell that I never even seen. So how do you feel like in that area of being intimate, that type of intimacy with somebody dealing with a disability or health issue?
Well, it bothered me in the beginning because it was like, you might not be able to do certain things, But there's always a way. That's why I'm gonna keep it that simple. There's always a way if you love somebody and they love you. You don't always find a way to do something. I mean, hey,
I like that.
is there the love is if you love somebody,
Mhm.
it's just like the lady said, I'm waiting to excel. What's the one? Well, she was Sunshine on Harlem Nights, but the one
Oh,
that so
man,
she
it's
had that
escaping me right now. escaping me.
Yeah, but she was on way to excel.
But she was, if you love somebody, she was saying if you love them, you do. Oh, go ahead. I'm
Well,
sorry.
what it was is she got the guy that she normally don't date, and so he was, and they were in the bed, and she was like, "What do you want from me? Like, what do you want from me?" And she was like, "I want a house and blah blah blah." He was like, "I got a house and da da da. I want this that." He was like, "I got all that." And she said, at the moment when she closed her eyes and they did what they did, it was perfect because it was there. So I think that the love and the care of how somebody's there, it don't have to be what you used to be. It could be something better.
Right.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Let's see what you say. What you say?
Love should have bought.
Oh, wrong move.
Oh, got it.
That would be boomerang.
Got it.
But yeah, so transparent moment. Am I
Mhm.
still a little bit insecure about it? Absolutely. But I think the person that I'm gonna be with is gonna be like, hey, I mean, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I have had men really say some derogatory stuff.
Shit.
You have
Man. Okay, let me just say this because and I like it. I'm gonna just say I like it from my cousin when my cousin has her chair out because this to assist her walking. But when a man pull her chair to the side, like put this over here, let me help you up here, and then help her up, and then be trying to twist her around and shit. She like, hold on, wait, can I get my on? Let me look at you real quick, baby. Like, dang, are you assaulting my cousin right now? And we get it all the time.
so, and it's because of I don't let my disability rule my life. I rule my life.
It's
Not
your
my
light.
disability.
It's your confidence. You have a beautiful confidence about yourself. I can't say that. One thing I can't say about the both of us, because that's one thing that people get confused with me. This
Mhm.
is, and I tell you this all the time, I hate it, is that I'm confident. I'm not cocky. I'm
Mhm.
confident. I've been through too much and I done seen myself
Mhm.
through too much and I done seen the unstoppable and the unshakable and the unexplainable happen to me. So for me
Mhm.
not to think that I can have the unexplainable drop in my lap, you crazy. All I knew
Mhm.
is that I gotta do the work for it. Once I do the work, the shit's coming.
Mhm. I feel you.
So why not live in that era? So I just want to encourage people,
Me too.
encourage
That's what this
you.
whole was about. This whole live and the Q&A and all what it's about because we just wanted to be encouraged and it helped me heal because I realized, girl, you could have been missing out on Mr. Right because you was tripping out for disability. Girl, what's wrong with you? I had to hit myself in the head and I thought about and I was like, oh man, like how can I say to my cousin, well, you need to do this, that, and then I go out on it. So, it's just we're gonna start wrapping this up because it's 10:07 and we gotta do some COC stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
but it is be cognitive on both sides. The people with the invisible illness and the visible disability, and those that are not. And communicate. I can do this. I'll say, oh nope, I can't do that.
Yep.
Okay, how can and then they'll turn around. How can we help you? You could hand me that right there or do this right here. Have that communication. If
Yep.
we communicate it more as a whole, a lot of things will get taken care of. But I'm just gonna say, go ahead, Kels. You go ahead and wrap up what you gotta say, and then I'll close out. Make sure
Yeah.
you subscribe to all these mouthpiece. We appreciate you for
Thank you.
being the
Yes,
number one mod.
absolutely.
Linda Hillen, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go through the list
Yeah,
once
go
we
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead
Oh,
right now.
okay.
You
So
already on it.
shout out to Dangerous being in the building. That just made my heart jump.
Thank you, Dangerous.
I appreciate you. True daughter of darkness always
Thank you, true
has
daughter of
always,
darkness.
always, always showed up for me.
I put her down as TTOD in the chat. Please don't think I'm being disrespectful. You just have a long,
No.
beautiful
And
name.
let me tell you
And
about
so
True
sometimes
Daughter of
sorry.
Darkness. She's gonna say peace and love, and that's probably like she
Okay.
don't be doing all that type.
I'm only out because
No,
I'm
no, no,
not
no.
new to the YouTube shit, but I'm learning. I'm learning how to navigate this stuff. So I'm just,
Yeah. Blended, always thank you for coming up and
gracing
showing
us
you.
with your
Yeah.
presence.
Shout out to the stars, Alicia Dion.
Yes. Hey.
And Empress Sharon came through.
Hey, boo.
We're sending positive vibes. Get your rest. Both of y'all get your rest. And of course, big mouthpiece, the gentleman of the COC.
Big brother
Let's
mouthpiece.
go.
Come on, brother.
You make sure you subscribe to everybody, y'all. It's networking at its finest. It's COC. It's a movement, baby.
It's the movement, baby.
Yes, yes. So go ahead, Kel.
No, I just want, like I said, I'm giving, like I said, shots out to people that are aware of people that have disabilities or health issues or challenges, whether it's mental, where it's visible, physical, invisible. Please be mindful that we live in a world of all different types of people. So not one person's going to always think the way that we thinking. And when it comes to somebody having a health issue, if it's a close person, whether it's a relative, your family, your partner, be mindful to ask them how they feeling today. Help them out. See what it is that you can do. Offer to be there. But also ask the question and ask them, hey, I need some help today too. Because
Shout
sometimes,
out to Sirius. We was
ooh,
talking when you came
serious.
through, Sirius. I'm sorry.
Sorry, serious. Hey, girl. But ask yourself, like, shoot, if this is the person that I'm going to choose to be with, because why choose somebody to be with them just to use them up and let them go when they're not of use to you anymore? And I know that that happens, but I'm not talking about them situations. But what happens when you fall in love with somebody that has a health element or a health issue? Wouldn't you want them to be there for you? Even though I could sit here and say, yeah, I don't want to have that happen, I do want to have people around me that can help me navigate if I got to a point in my life where I've needed that help, and I have. And I've had people there. So I can't say it does feel nice to have a support system of people. So for shots out for those who are out there giving that love, taking the time to learn people, to learn how to help, to learn how to inspire, to all those content creators there that you feel that you're going through a hard time, still share your stories. I'm one of them creators that I'm getting new to this, but I'm sharing what I'm learning and hoping that everything that I give will be something that will manifest something great in someone else's life. And it's all due to the fact that I've had an invisible illness. And if it wasn't for this invisible illness and me going on the journey through veganism, back through eating, the way that I've been eating, going back to veganism, to healing my body, it's a journey, y'all. So be patient with yourself, but we come into a new dawn and a new day. And I thank y'all for coming, for being here with us, for taking the time out to even drop down in the chat, those that are in the clouds that's listening.
I gotta show them outfits right there.
Show.
I don't know if y'all can see them shirts. We was at the fair representing. I didn't mean to cut her off. She's still talking. I just made it.
Oh no, we was at the fair. We was getting it in at the fair. Y'all better check out our page because some pictures might pop up. Hop
Yeah, we
over to
about to
Blended,
have
hop
some.
over to the
We
Goddess
was representing at the fair, y'all.
COC all day long. So Goddess D, I thank you for every time that we get up here and we do a show. It's wonderful.
Layla said it's time to get off, y'all. No. But thank you, everybody. Yes, we took pictures. We'll be sending them out. Yep, you'll see them. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and letting me heal, being part of my healing journey. I appreciate everybody that has came through. Make sure, okay, Daily Dose of D's not going on this week because the kids are on break and I've been procrastinating and I really got to do what I got to do tomorrow. So I'm working on a video, but I have some technical difficulties. So definitely we'll be back. I want to say next week, Monday, I have a couple appointments. So hopefully I'll get that in. But that as well. COC energy, y'all, and networking at its finest. Make sure you check out www. Shamaka Essentials. Don't play with it and don't play with it
And
and
don't
stop playing
play
with it. Use your discount code. Appreciate you if you guys do that. And we're going to go. You know, we got things to do. We got big COC things that we got to take care of
Yes,
and
we
the
do.
household.
Yes.
So peace and love to everybody. And
Peace
we
and
will see
love.
you. Oh, pause. Now listen, y'all. Next week is episode 50.
50.
And we're going to be live the whole time.
50. Count
I
it
would
up.
love for people to hit the panel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0.
I would love for people to hit the panel. Come celebrate. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about all kind of things. And I'll be playing music. So definitely, you never know what's going to happen on the 50th.
Come through, y'all.
Because the COC and Network family, I'm just telling you,
We live.
They're going to be like, this is what we doing.
This is where we at.
Okay? You never know. So come through, okay? Next week, 50th episode, and see what's going to happen, okay? She's that part right there.
Yeah, all of that. Yep.
So I will see you all soon. Oh, journey home tomorrow. I'm thinking. I hope so.
Journey home?
Well, you know what? Only way you're gonna know if you subscribe to C-Val.
Hit the bell, the notification bell. Y'all should have been following anyway. So what you doing?
Right. So we know life be lifing, and hopefully we'll be able to get that journeys home tomorrow with the Munyon. Thursday, you can always catch Blended Healing, and every day, Alicia Dion soul work. Period. Every morning. If you need a quick little spark, go get that. Don't forget on Saturdays, of course, we be over at Big Mouthpiece. Come on, brother.
Peace. Let's go.
Expect the rules and regulation.
All of the rules. And I got my eyeballs out on y'all that be looking at why he got the rules up. Come on, brother.
So journey home will be happening tomorrow. I just have confirmation.
Okay, so
7 p.m. We'll see. That's where I want to see y'all at, because that's where the real work is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure Saturday, come on, brother, and then Sunday, of course, poetry and pools. Don't play with it. Y'all missed a good one last week.
We was gifting and having fun and learning some things. Like, I really have fun this poetry and pool.
Right.
We did a good job.
All right, y'all. Family is home. We're about to take care. We got to do peace and love to everybody. Appreciate everybody letting us be transparent and on this journey on the road to 50. Peace and love to everyone. Have a good night.
We out.
And we let the whole truth flow. Oh, friendship, situationship, love in all directions. We don't judge the heart, we just honor its reflection. Lay it down, baby. Speak your soul. Let it be real. This ain't therapy. This is truth dressed in silk robes. This is soul talk over incense and eye contact. This is Sheeps at the Love Palace, where love always gets a seat at the table.